In this video I'll be explaining how to assemble an tall appliance housing. It is always advisable to assemble your unit on a piece of cardboard. This protects the side panel and the front edge of the unit when you're moving it around. Please read the assembly guide because there is a lot of information on here that will be helpful when assembling your unit. On the front of the assembly guide it tells you what panels you have in the box, what hardware is required and the minimum tools required to get the job done. You lay your end panels out like this. This enables you to have a right hand end panel and also a left hand end panel. These metal dowels are really good because there is a red sleeve around them that enables you to hold them while you're screwing them down, making sure that you keep them upright. The actual cam works by turning it like that and it pulls it together, making a very strong joint. And you screw all of these in. I gently tap this into here until the sound changes. If you tap it too hard, you could punch them through. The position for the shelf for the oven to sit on is the 8th hole up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they both go in these 2 holes here. So I'll put one in there now. And because the panels are parallel, a left and a right hand panel, it makes it easy for you just to go straight across and fix your second set. The position for the panel that goes above your oven is 5 holes down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll put it in just here like this. That means a 600mm oven will go in this unit. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put our base panel and our top panel on, and we insert the cams. The cams have an arrow on them telling you which way they should be put in. This arrow should always point to the outside or raw chipboard edge of your panel. Now put the top panel on. And the fixed shelves are the ones with the cam holes in and no edging on the edge. And again, tighten it up as we're going along. And last is our oven base. Tighten it up. And at this point, I'm going to fit one of my oven support rails, and that goes here with the coffee bean print out, and then using the screws provided, I fix this down. You then slide your back panel into the groove, and you will need to trim it to the required height. And then do the same for the other end. I then take those away and cut them to the required height. Once you've cut them to the required height, you just slide them in the grooves. You will need to cut them because this allows the oven to have proper air circulation. I then lift my end panel up and place it on the unit. We now fix the end panel using the cams, tightening them up as I'm going along, and fix the backs into position using 2 15mm screws provided. Roughly a hand's width apart from the side panel. I'll just put a quick mark there, same on here, with a couple of quick holes, and then using the screws, fix the panels in. We put the second oven support rail in, so using the screws provided, fix it down. At this stage we fit the feet. Once the leg boss has been inserted into the holes and you fitted the 3 screws required, when you actually fit your leg into the leg boss, this lug here expands this plastic, locking the leg securely into position. You insert your leg, making sure that the edge here is parallel to this edge here. Then drilling a hole, 1, 2, 3. You then insert the 3 15mm screws. Don't over tighten them. You take your leg, which has been preset on a stop to 150mm, which is the height of your plinth. Make sure it's screwed down to that stop like that. And then when you insert your leg into the hole, this lug will expand that plastic, as I said, keeping it very secure. And then tapping it down gently, making sure that it's secure. The plinth clip consists of 2 parts. This part is screwed to your plinth when ready, and then you slide this part on like that. It is recommended that you put the clip onto your leg for safekeeping. Having used an assistant to stand the unit up onto its feet, once it's in position, you put the shelf supports in like this, and they are metal shelf supports. Slide the shelf in on top of them. Like that. Fixing the second shelf into position. Like this. You have 2 L brackets. These are used to fix your units to the wall. If you put it at a very slight down angle, it enables you to get a screwdriver and a drill in prior to fixing it to the wall. You then mark where that hole is, like this. Never put your hand behind the drill in case you push too hard and it goes straight through. So there we are, you can get a screwdriver in there like that. You can also fix it square, but it's just easier if it's at a slight down angle.